Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to everyone's favorite show about plastic surgery, health, and beauty. This is Nip Talk. On today's episode, first off, a mom leaves her toddler alone to go get plastic surgery. Please don't do that. And as a follow-up segment, I'm going to give you a checklist for elective surgery. Spoilers, one of them is childcare. And then, ban the worst kids' toys ever. I actually had some of these and they're really fun. I can't believe they banned them. And then finally, what is emotional intelligence or EQ? We all took some tests. We're going to go over the results, and I probably should be on a watch list apparently to my results. So I'm your host, plastic surgeon Dr. Bruce Hermann. With me is Kalee and Dion Pear. Hello, you already playing with the props?
I know.
I've been too.
I can't help it. I thought you just gave these to me since the implants weren't here this time.
I know. I've been playing with these things. I love them. So, you having a good day? Good?
I'm having a good day. Oh, I just wanted to update everybody.
Update everyone? Yeah,
so last week I had zelled the wrong person a lot of money, and I was very stressed out during the show. I did get that money back.
Yeah.
Thank you to the nice woman who got crazy text messages from me who sent me the money back. So
I'm glad that story has a happy ending.
Me too.
Yeah. Brena in the box, how are you? I heard you were under the weather.
Yes.
Are you better now?
I am. I had an allergic reaction on my face, so I'm
oh
all
no.
natural today.
You look totally fine in the camera.
Yeah,
are you all back to normal? You look normal.
Thank you. To me, I see it. It's this side of my face. I'm like,
oh no.
Trying to not look at it. So.
Do you know what you're allergic to?
No, I'm thinking to do like the swatch or patch test. For
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was just allergies because I haven't changed anything in my routine. I just have always had sensitive skin. So.
Yeah, I do have sensitive skin too.
Maybe it's from like rubbing my face on my dog. Right
that might be. I could probably do it. Yeah, be careful about rubbing your face on a dog.
I know.
Yeah, that could be rough. So, all right, we're gonna jump into segments here. We got some pretty fun ones actually, but we're gonna start off with one that's kind of plastic surgery related. We've got some more craziness out of which state? Everybody say it together.
Florida.
Yeah,
I almost said the city. I almost said Miami.
That's right too. You're both right. Okay, this is, and it's not. I mean, this story ends well, but it's very sad actually. So I'm putting my serious face on. All right. This is a segment about a mom who actually left her toddler alone in a condo to go get plastic surgery. And this one's pretty short. You guys can weigh in, but then we're going to go into the second part of this, which is how to prepare properly for the elective surgery that you're going to have. So this actually happened a couple years ago. It was recently in the news, though, because the mom actually just got sentenced. Obviously, it is a crime to leave your 3-year-old alone. So 27-year-old.
3?
Yeah, 3 years old.
Yikes.
This is really sad too. Like, it gets kind of worse, but luckily a happy ending. 27-year-old Jessica Renteria left her 3-year-old son in a condo rental in the morning at 10 a.m., drove herself to go have plastic surgery. 3 hours later, video surveillance shows the kid opening the front door of the condo and leaving. So they're lucky that it just didn't end really, really bad. The kid could have wandered into like a pool or something,
yeah.
right? About an hour later, one of the residents found the kid curled up asleep at their front door. Oh. Yeah, I know, and that's so sad, right? Like the little kid's like curled up. It's terrible. So they called the cops. The cops come. I guess they looked at the surveillance video, saw where the kid came out of, figured out who it was, called the mom. The mom is basically in recovery. This is 6 hours later. Mom is in recovery, having plastic surgery. So the cops go down and arrest her and basically take her to jail, which is kind of, I mean,
what did she think was going to happen? I
have no idea. Like, I just don't get it. I mean, I was nervous leaving my kids in a room alone for 5 minutes because I figured they would probably, try to off themselves by jumping off of a dresser or something.
Or a TV fall on them, or a mirror fall on them.
Or they get hungry.
Or they eat something that they shouldn't, or...
I know, yeah. Really, really bad judgment on this person. So this was in the news because she was arrested. She basically pleaded no contest, which is where you basically say I didn't do it, but I'll accept the punishment anyway, I guess.
That's weird.
Yeah, so she got 6 months probation, which
wow.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the no harm, no foul. But
I mean, where's the kid?
I didn't say. That's a very good question. Like, do they take away the kid from a parent who leaves them to go get plastic surgery?
I don't know the laws, but I would assume he would go into some kind of foster care situation or to a family
temporarily,
member. Or yes.
Till she can prove that
she can show that she is responsible.
Yeah, that's pretty irresponsible. I mean, it'd be one thing if you they were asleep and you went to the corner to buy a pack of smokes or something and then come back or whatever.
Yes.
But like 6 hours to go get plastic surgery, yeah, that's like totally.
And in a condo, like
a rented condo. It's not even like, it's not even your own place. Like the kid wakes up, it's like, where, this isn't my home. I don't know where this is. And then obviously the kid like wanders off. Yeah. Pretty sad story. So based on that crazy story, I thought I would make something helpful, try to, make something good out of something bad. So I made a checklist for if you're going to have elective surgery, I think these things are important. And I thought, oh, it'll be 2 or 3 things. It ended up being, how many is this? Like 15-ish. But I think they're all important. So this is a segment on preparing for elective surgery. If you got it coming up, this is Dr. Hermann's list of what you need to do to get ready so you don't end up leaving your kid in a condo by themselves and getting arrested. That's bad. It's bad for the kids, bad for you, it's bad for everyone. Okay, the first thing I have is, I think it's a good idea to check with your surgeon to see if they have any like specific requirements. Now, I personally don't have anything odd or unusual, but sometimes, surgeons will be like, oh, well, starting a week before surgery, you need to shower twice a day and use special soap or whatever. I mean, there are some surgeons who say stuff like that. Yeah. I do everything by research, and so like I haven't found anything that really makes a difference in outcome. So I personally don't have anything that's not considered kind of the basic stuff, but it is good to, even if I don't necessarily agree with it, go along with what your surgeon wants you to do, because maybe they have better outcomes because they are expecting it or whatever. So I think that's an important one. Make sure your insurance and or payments, if it's a cash pay surgery, are all complete. That can be a problem, and it really shouldn't be on the patient to do that. But redundancy is good, just making sure, okay, are all the payments good? Like I'm not going to show up and I'm going to have to pay money I didn't expect. That does happen from time to time. I mean, not as much for me because we do so much out-of-pocket surgery these days. I still do insurance, but very little. But sometimes there's like insurance co-pays, or like, you have to pay your copay when you show up, and so you're not ready for that. And I've heard of surgeries getting canceled for that. Fill out any paperwork ahead of time.
Those
that's
go
a good,
together.
Yeah, it's kind of a good one too, right? I mean, it'll have instructions on there. I mean, sometimes people won't do it and they show up and then they find out there's some issue they find during the paperwork, or it delays everything because it takes someone 45 minutes to fill out the paperwork. Everything's online now.
Yeah, it's easy.
It is pretty easy, right? Make sure you don't need any medical clearance. Again, this really is not on the patient, but redundancy, right? And if you're like just a normal everyday person, then you're not going to need any type of clearance. But like, say you had a heart attack a year ago and you're going to have surgery, you might be like, ask somebody, do I need like some sort of labs or anything for this? Yeah. It's gotten a lot better. Like when I first started doing surgery, just even before plastics, we would get pre-op workups on everybody. And what's really changed is the anesthesia. It's a lot safer these days. And so anesthesia used to be kind of stressful to your system. And so we didn't want to like put people under anesthesia that were sicker. Stop smoking or nicotine use. This is a really big one. Again, someone should tell you this, but a lot of times people don't mention things like vape or whatever, and it does make a big difference. If you use nicotine prior to surgery, your risk of complications goes up, and it's not like small. It basically, nicotine really affects healing poorly. So this is kind of a big one these days, GLP-1 restrictions, and they're kind of changing a lot. If you take a GLP-1, so GLP-1s are like Ozempic, tirzepatide, all that stuff. There are restrictions on when you can have taken it last. Sometimes they want you to take a clear diet beforehand. So that one's important. Stopping aspirin is important. Any anticoagulants, that can absolutely like cancel your surgery if, maybe you didn't tell them you took aspirin because it's such a over-the-counter kind of thing, but like aspirin really makes you bleed a lot, and so you don't want that when you're about to have surgery. Here's the big one, based on the last segment: arrange work and home responsibilities. Make sure you have enough time off work. Make sure someone can take care of your dogs or your kids or whatever. And this is obviously kind of it's an obvious thing, but sometimes people don't think about it in the excitement of getting surgery. Arrange travel for yourself. We've had people that will Uber to the surgery center, and we can't let you get into an Uber after surgery if you've been under anesthesia. and so there's been problems there. And now we now ask people ahead of time, but make sure that you have travel arrangements. If you live alone, having a helper, like if you're having a big surgery, it's nice to have somebody at home with you the first night. Remove any jewelry or makeup. Make sure you don't eat anything after midnight. If you're going under anesthesia and you eat something after midnight, they may cancel your case. Wear loose or soft clothing. Don't wear a tuxedo. I'm not sure a tuxedo to go have surgery.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's just easy to get in and out of. And plus after surgery, when you put your clothes back on, you don't want like a three-breasted suit that you have to like get all dressed up in. I mean, as cool as it would be to show up to have surgery in like a full-on suit, it's probably a bad idea. Lastly,
I feel like I've even thought about this before, because that would be like nothing that would not come to mind.
Wearing loose clothing? Or
No, the suit.
Oh, wearing a suit, yeah.
I feel like maybe you want
I'm
somebody
here
to do
for
that.
surgery. Got my top hat, my cane, I got my tails, and I'm ready. Lastly, arrive on time if you can. They occasionally will cancel surgeries if you show up too late, because it throws the schedule off, and if they're busy, sometimes they won't have staff if it runs too late. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of obvious stuff, but it's being in this business so long and seeing what cancels cases. Not everybody thinks of everything, right? And it's busy. Like you're having surgery, you might be stressed. You're not thinking about.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, you're not thinking about what do I need to do to make sure there's no issues. So that could be going. All right, I'm gonna recap this. More craziness out of Florida when a mom left her 3-year-old toddler alone in a rented condo to go get plastic surgery. Say it's not so, but it did happen in Miami. It actually happened a couple years ago. 27-year-old mom left her 3-year-old toddler for 6 hours. The toddler actually got out of the condo and was wandering around. Luckily, a neighbor found the kid, called the cops. They figured out where the kid came from, figured out from surveillance video who was the mom, tracked the mom down, who was in recovery from having plastic surgery. She did get arrested for that. That is technically child endangerment. And she was recently sentenced, is why it hit the news. And she got 6 months probation, which, I don't know, is it too much, too little? Kid ended up being fine, but obviously there was some danger there. So yeah, pretty sad story. Come on, Florida, you can do better. Don't leave your kids alone to go have plastic surgery. So, all right, let's move on. Yeah, this topic comes from an article I saw. So I'm going to do the article first, and then we'll talk about the segment. So the segment is banned worst kid toys ever. I actually had 2 of these toys.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what toys they are.
Yeah. Do you guys know of any banned toys right off the bat? I knew of like 3 or 4 of these I'd heard of.
I feel like
Well,
we
I
used
don't
to,
know
but
the
I'm
list,
blanking now.
But
Okay,
I feel
okay.
like I'm probably gonna know.
You might know when you hear them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not. If you'd asked me okay, what toys got banned, I maybe could come up with 2.
Is it banned in America specifically, or just like?
And I'm going to say banned or recalled. Some were actually outright banned. And no, this is United States.
Yeah, I can't
It's the United
think of it
States.
right
We don't
now,
care
but-
what happens here, right? And I'm just kidding, world. Just kidding. I was being an American. You have to forgive me. Obviously, when we do the next segment, you're going to know that I have problems, okay?
Wait,
We're getting there.
follow-up question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like banned entirely, or from ages? Because they usually say ages 4 and up.
No,
or whatever.
we're taking this off the market
Yeah,
because
it's a bad
it'll
thing.
outright kill you, right?
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Yeah, so this will be kind of fun. Okay, all right, so we're going to just say that we don't know what they are. All right, so let me show you the article. This is why we have these things up here. The article, throw up the article, Brena. Yeah, doctors issue warning. Massively popular toy, hospitalizing children with excruciating injuries. I didn't say excruciating.
That's very, very aggressive.
This is very aggressive. So
Yeah.
this is actually about Nido. Show the next pic. Brena, show them what Nido is. Yeah, there it is. We got some on.
Oh, so I'm playing with something that is aggressively bad?
Yeah, that's
there's
why we
no
brought
way.
it. Did you think we just randomly had
Are
them?
they actually
I'm going to be
actively
honest with you.
illegal?
No, these aren't being banned.
Okay, good.
No,
They can't take mine away from me.
That article made me think of toys that were
okay.
dangerous.
I
Yeah,
actually
okay.
remembered
I'm
it
coming
now.
full circle now. I kind of led you guys astray.
I did. I went
and
astray.
I'm coming full circle. All right.
I have actually one that I think I remember that's being banned, or that was
What?
banned. The Furby, I think.
Uh,
the talking ones that
Yeah,
were
didn't they
creepy.
get the hair caught in them?
No, okay.
I thought they were just
it
saying,
wasn't a Furby,
bad
but you're
stuff
on
to
the.
kids. They were.
Yeah,
It was
there was hair
saying
being stuck.
slurs or what was it doing?
No, I think it was I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about, Herbie?
No,
Well, yeah,
but
I know what you're talking about.
one of you guys, or one or both of you know one of these.
When I was a kid, I remember being
okay,
parents.
all right. Well, let's just go over 'em. Anyway, so the Nido. So back to the Nido.
Yeah,
before
we can't over.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
the rest of
okay.
that.
So apparently people were putting these in the microwave and superheating them.
Why?
I don't.
Why can't you have nice
I don't
things?
know.
Why
I don't
can't we
know
have
why
nice
they
things?
do that. To make it warm, they rub it on their face. Well, anyway.
No, I put mine in a fridge because I like when it's firm, like then it like thaws out.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Brena.
I
Never
don't
the
even know
microwave,
what to say to
but
that,
I've
but-
definitely put it in the fridge because
Okay, well,
it's
don't-
firmer.
But it's supposed to be soft. Like, why would
Yeah,
you
but
make it
it's
harder?
like it progressively gets soft.
Okay
I don't
then.
know.
All right.
I have nothing to say.
I'm
Never
gonna
mind.
take your word on it. I'm tempted to go buy one. I gotta try this now. But
You
but do not put it in the microwave
Never.
or superheat it because this stuff will explode on you and it's like napalm. It sticks to you and it burns you.
Oh, I mean,
yeah,
100%.
it's bad.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the Nido story.
Got it,
Do
it.
not superheat these; it will rupture and get on you. And there
And
was a
have a
picture
great
of
day.
like a badly burnt child. I was like, I'm not putting that on the show. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Okay, all right, moving on to what the segment actually
I'm
is about.
excited, I'm
Band
excited.
toys. All right, I actually had 2 of these toys. I really did. All right, so and if you guys know these or had them, please speak out. So the first one actually is older than all of it. So from the 1950s. The Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Lab. I got a picture of it right there. Thing looks cool, right? Except it actually had a low-level radioactive substance in it.
Stop.
It really
gosh.
did.
Stop it.
It looks scary.
It looks awesome, man. I would totally try to make a nuke out of that thing.
It does look intense.
It actually
it looks like it could cause havoc at my house.
It actually
Yeah.
had uranium ore in it, which is radioactive. Unfortunately, you probably couldn't make you probably couldn't make a bomb out of it, but it is not good for you. So they actually took that off the market. I guess some kids got cancer, or maybe their hair fell out, or
no.
whatever. But yeah, who thought of that?
I don't know.
It was the 1950s. We were barely out of the caveman era.
They're like,
I
yes,
guess.
this is
Yeah, it's
it.
awesome. They're like, oh, this is for kids. It's science. Science. Okay, the next is a toy I actually had. I had one of these. They were called clackers. You probably don't remember the clackers, do you?
Oh, I do. And you go. Didn't
Yeah.
they kick together? It was
Yeah,
like a
so
whole
you
game.
held the ring in your hand
Yes.
and you would go up and down and the
Yes.
balls would like clack. Dude, let me just tell you, 10-year-old me knew these things were dangerous. I was like,
heck yeah.
I was like, is this made of glass? Like, won't this shatter? And they're like, no, you can do it. It's like clack, 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 clack,
Yeah.
clack, clack.
People
Yeah, well,
getting
actually,
hit in the head with those.
well, not only that, but they would shatter, and it was like a freaking grenade going off. Like there were shards of glass.
I had a
flying.
little brother, and that's a flight risk right there.
Dude, I had
With a little
those and
brother.
like I would use them, but in the back of my mind, I was like, man, this seems dangerous because like
This goes awry.
This is gonna go badly. I never had mine explode, but apparently there were lots of shrapnel
Oh
injuries.
my goodness.
Yeah, they banned this. Okay, the next one, I actually had the next one too, and these I was really pissed when these were banned because I love.
I think I had these too if it was in the picture.
Yeah, lawn darts.
Yes.
Jarts, I think they were called.
I think my in-laws still have these.
Dude, I would buy a set. I'd pay $100 for a set.
Somebody in my life has these.
I loved lawn darts.
Yeah.
So do you know what those are, Brena? Did you see those?
They just look like darts to me.
Okay, but they're really
they're
big.
really big, and you throw them.
Yeah, so you put the hoops down. So you get it's like cornhole but dangerous. So you put the
Yeah, it looks fun though.
you put the hoops down and you throw the darts like up in the air like you're tossing a grenade. And then you throw them up like this and they go up and then they come down like a missile and they will like. In fact, lawn dart was like a term that was used in like I'm totally random. Whenever I was like younger, I was considering going in the military, and I would do like flight sims, and so we would call lawn darting like when you put your plane into the ground.
Oh.
So it would like
Yeah.
lawn dart. Anyway, so yeah, I love those, and I mean
They
obviously
were fun.
I mean, I feel bad. I was kind of like annoyed when they banned them because, like, yeah, don't stand under the lawn dart.
Yeah.
It's like having a bow and arrow. Like, we don't ban bows and arrows, but I guess they're maybe not made for kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
If the age is bigger, dude, lawn darts were the best.
They were pretty
They were
fun.
so fun. They should.
We never had any injuries at when I played them. So.
Yeah, I didn't either, and I would totally misuse them. I would throw them straight up and then like run out from my room. Like, I mean, I was a stupid kid, right? But luckily, I was quick enough that I didn't get injured. They said there were thousands of injuries and actually multiple deaths.
Oh goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
banned in.
Oh yeah. Here, I want to do one.
Oh, is my mic out?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're so excited today that. Okay, all right. So this is the one I think that I was talking about, but I was saying it was a Furby, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's the Snack Time Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
And I had this Cabbage
You
Patch
had
doll.
that one?
I did.
Wait, am I back, Brena?
And it would
back,
chew
okay.
hair. Like, that's what I was talking about. I was getting them confused with the Furby, but it would chew hair, and like there was stories all over the place of like girls like
and it would like bite
chunks
kids'
of,
fingers off.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Here, you can do the rest. What else we got?
Okay,
Be
Sky
surprised.
Dancers. This is in the 2000s.
I remember the Sky Dancers.
Okay, can you throw this up, Brena? Because I have no idea what this is by just the name.
Oh, that's the
that's Cabbage Patch ball.
Yeah, that was
that's
the
the one
Cabbage
that
Patch.
ate hair and people's fingers.
It will eat your hair.
No, I had that doll. I literally had that doll. And
I thought Cabbage Patch balls.
I definitely played with one, but I didn't own one.
I thought
think
Cabbage
had a
Patch
friend
Kids
that
were
had
creepy,
one.
man. They like remind me of
Me
Chucky.
too. They look scary.
Yeah, I feel like it would come to life and like
yeah,
murder
it's
me
kind
in
of
my
like
sleep.
the 80s and 90s Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky. Right? No.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember Chucky.
No.
Child's
Okay,
Play.
what's
yeah.
the Sky Dancer one?
This I also have played with.
I don't think I've played with this.
I remember.
Oh, but did they move? Did
Yeah,
they go like
go
this?
into
It's
the
like
sky.
arms were like
Yes.
spinning blades of
Yes.
death.
There are
like,
fireworks
Exactly.
like this.
It would go woo, and like so kids were like getting their teeth knocked out, like
Broken teeth, facial laceration.
Probably into the eye.
Can you read my terrible handwriting?
I can.
You can.
I
Okay.
can.
All right.
Okay, Aqua Dots.
Aqua Dots.
Okay, I'm now in college, so I don't think I'll know any of these.
So the funny thing about Aqua Dots
In
is
this year, 2008, 2007.
obviously you're not supposed to eat them, but if you eat these things, they break down into poison. Like the substance they're made out of is not necessarily poison, but when I guess your stomach acid reacts with them, it basically turns into
my
poison. And so like it would cause like
Seizures.
seizures and something else bad. I can't remember.
I thought it was Orbeez at first. Weren't those banned too?
What are Orbeez?
Orbeez, they like you put them in water and then they grow. They're like
I don't-
squishy balls.
The
The Chia Pet was what grew when I was younger.
Chia. Yeah.
I still sing that every time I like use
Chia Pet. I always wanted one. I was like, dude, those things are so rockin', man.
They are,
I
they're
want
so-
like the sheep one or something, like
Yeah.
something
I
fuzzy.
love those. My favorite toys, like now, because we have to talk about this, is like the Light Bright.
Oh, Tudor. Light Bright was
the
totally
Chia
awesome.
Pet, and then it was like a big deal. It was like the baking thing where it was like
The little oven?
yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
Easy Bake Oven. It was the Easy Bake Oven.
Yeah.
I
love
can't
the
cook
Easy
to this
Bake
day,
Oven.
so it makes sense.
Yeah, my daughter had one of those, and she like would make stuff, and like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, the food that comes out of this is total
Totally
garbage.
bad.
Yeah, it's
Totally.
terrible. And she'd be
It's-
like, "Please eat this cookie," and I'm like, "Ooh, I don't know. Okay, yeah,
like, "Welcome to processed foods."
It's so good. I'm gonna go into vomit.
Literally the start of processed foods.
Oh, literally.
I'm gonna go throw up now.
That was good. I like that
So-
segment. That was fun.
Yeah, both banned toys. All right, let me recap. Did you have any of the toys that were so dangerous that they had to be banned? I actually had two of them. So we're actually talking about this today because there was a recent article about Nido, which I actually love these things, but please don't put them in a microwave because they can explode and they can burn you. So we're talking about banned toys. And some of my favorites, there was actually a toy in the 1950s that was a nuclear science kit for kids, and it had a radioactive isotope in it. Why would they do that? It's going to give you cancer, not to mention I probably tried to make a bomb out of it. And then there were clackers, the acrylic balls. I had those. I knew at 10 years old these things were dangerous. Those things explode all over you. Lawn darts, absolutely love lawn darts. I was so mad when those get banned. Just don't stand under them. And then we talked about the Cabbage Patch Kid that ate hair, the, what were the sky dancers, the
Sky
propellers that were chopping people up. I don't know, man. Sometimes when people make toys, I don't think they're just really putting a lot of thought into like, can this hurt you? So yeah, all right, good stuff. All right, last one. This is also a fun one.
Okay, I was very intrigued when you had me take this test.
Oh, you were? Yeah, well obviously that's first segment
I
here.
took this test and all I thought about the whole time I took it was the Zodiac segment we're going to do soon.
Okay, I'm excited about that. You're gonna do that one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sit back and be a part. I like being
You're a part of it, and then
I
we're
like
going to
being,
have...
sometimes I like just sitting here and commenting instead of like
Yeah.
doing it, so I'm excited about that.
It's very exciting. I
Yeah.
made like graphics and everything.
Oh, now
It's
I'm
like-
We
it's
excited.
do a Freaky
There's, like,
Friday
timers.
segment. We all switch places.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
my
that would be
God.
awesome.
Dude, you know what? All right, I'm gonna totally derail us just for 1 minute 'cause I know we gotta finish. But you know what I thought would be kind of funny as a test is, there's like a audio option for ChatGPT where you can just talk to it. Have you guys
I
ever
talk
done
to
that?
it. That's what I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm like, this lady is a giant biatch. Like
Your
and-
chat?
Yeah.
You made your chat mean?
No. Like when I'm like, hey, respond to this email, but she's a giant biatch. So please act the same way as you.
I got it. So I've done it occasionally, but I thought it'd be funny to see if like chat could be like a co-host with us. Like where it just
That
listens.
would be terrifying, but like, let's do it.
Like it just listens to what we say and we're like, chat, what do you think? And then it like chimes in and we're like, if you have something really important to say, chat, like, just jump in there, but see if it could actually do it.
Let's do it.
So the only thing, Brena, could we do it where we piped all of the audio from the three of us into, I guess maybe, how would we do that?
Transcript.
No, it listens to
Audio
audio.
files?
No, it just
No,
needs,
just
like,
like
audio.
our voice,
Just-
like
Okay,
over
I
a
could-
speaker.
Yeah.
So honestly, it needs to probably be in there where
Alright.
the computer is.
Yeah,
and it's
we'll
on
have
the
to test
speaker.
it.
But you'd have to. I think it would probably time out because don't you have to hit the button every time?
No, you can just like
Oh.
let it listen.
Oh, okay.
And then, but you can give it instructions like, listen, only say something when we
Oh,
ask
yes,
you.
let's
But
please
if you
do
like,
that. That's
do-
terrifying,
All right, we can
actually.
try. We're gonna try that. We'll have to like do a test run. All right, moving on. All right, everyone knows about IQ, but do you know about emotional intelligence, also known as EQ? You guys heard about this?
No,
Surely.
but I'm very emotionally intelligent.
Okay.
I don't think I have heard of it.
Really, I've always heard about this. I'm not sure why. I guess I'm just a nerd and I know about nerd stuff. So this is kind of one of those things. All right, so EQ is your ability to understand and manage your emotions and connect with others in a healthy and positive way. And they actually break it down. There's a lot of ways it's defined, but one of the common ways it's defined is with these 5 categories. Self-awareness, which is your ability to understand how you feel and why. Other awareness, which is your ability to understand the feelings of others. Okay, that's good. Emotional control, the ability to control your emotions and your behaviors. Empathy, which is the ability to understand and relate to the feelings of others. And then well-being, which is the ability to care for your physical and emotional health. So like I've always heard of EQ as like it's just kind of interpersonal skills. People with high EQ tend to be, more, I don't want to say alpha, but more, what's the word, outgoing, extroverted.
Extroverted.
Yeah, extroverted.
Yeah.
Like people who have good EQ generally score well on that. So I don't know if I've ever taken an EQ test, to be honest, but I looked one up and I'm going to give them a plug. It was on Truity, TRUITY.com. You can go and you take it for free. So I took it and then I had everyone in here take it. And I kind of got sort of the results I thought I would get, but yeah, I'm probably gonna end up being on a watch list here.
Oh no.
Yeah, it basically told me I was like a high functioning sociopath. So I'm gonna put up my score. Here's my scores. So I did pretty good in I guess 3 of them, and like decently okay self-awareness, but empathy I got a 28. I was like, okay.
You're not very empathetic. Empathetic, is that it?
I sort of.
I feel like you are.
I think I am.
I'm
Or
like
not.
way too
I
smart
don't
for
know.
these questions though, because I was like, oh, you're just asking me the same question, just in a different way.
Really?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
some of them I was like, this is just reworded.
I was like,
different.
so because I want to beat you at this, I'm going to answer the exact same way.
So I didn't really think, I just took the test. Anyway, so those are my results. And so, when you take the test, it'll give you that, but it doesn't give you the breakdown of like, should I check myself into a mental hospital or whatever. So I was like, all right, I'm going to ask chat, right? I'm going to say, chat, here's my results for my EQ test. Like, am I like a sociopath? And so I asked it that, and like chat's response was so funny. Like I actually clipped it.
Did
Here.
you ask about mine too?
I just
Dang
briefly
it.
did. I did.
Oh, you did? Okay,
I did
good.
briefly, yeah. So throw up that next clip, Brena. Is it like a black text of like chat? Yeah. So here we go. It says, although based on the scores, I admitted to highly functional, emotionally bulletproof sociopath who knows exactly how you feel. So it said, you're not oblivious to the crying person. according to the test, you're exceptionally aware that they're crying. And then it goes, I see that this has devastated you. Anyway, I'm doing fantastic. Actually, better than fantastic. I actually laughed out loud when I read that.
That's hysterical.
So, and then I was like, oh man, so like I probably should, be on a watch list, right? And it actually told me, I didn't clip this part, but it said actually that combination is really good for a surgeon because what did it say?
No, that's good. You can like.
I can completely disassociate from like bad stuff happening around me, and like it doesn't affect me.
That makes sense.
And that's good,
that's
right?
Really good.
So I mean, I could be a really good surgeon or a really good supervillain.
That's
maybe
awesome.
Or like a serial killer. I don't know. Like I was like, oh
I'm
man.
a big fan.
I was like, this is like kind of a weird score, right? All right. So let's see. I think I did yours next, Kalee. Let's see. Is it? Yeah, that's Kalee's. So you did pretty good. So it was so funny. I was asking chat about you guys. You guys were pretty similar, but your other awareness was pretty high, like higher, I think, than. I don't know if it was higher than mine, but it was pretty high. And so it said that, and you have really high empathy. So what it was saying about you, Kalee, was that like you're really aware of like what people are feeling, but you're also really emotionally invested in it. Does that sound like you?
It does. So what's crazy is like I remember. Like I always called myself the pink Power Ranger, like for everyone. Like I want to fight the battles for everybody else.
Right.
Like I always have said that, and sometimes I get really emotionally like drugged down because I'm trying to carry it all. So that really checks.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then let's do Brena. I think Brena, I think yours is the next. You guys were pretty similar.
We were. Our emotional control is the exact same, Brena.
Yeah.
Brena and you, is that right?
Yeah,
that is
41 was mine too.
Yeah, that is right. I just want to make sure I didn't put the same. You guys did have, you had very.
I zoomed in. It's kind of.
Oh, you zoomed in. Okay, all right. But yeah, Brena's was a little bit more compressed towards the middle. Like it was, chat said that she's just like very normal. Like not in a bad way normal, but just like you don't have.
I'm very average.
I mean, like average in a good way. Like you don't want to necessarily like set off any alarm bells.
You don't want to be on the scale.
Yeah, I'm probably like on like a watch list now.
I think my mood kind of affects me a lot though. Like if I'm in a bad mood, like.
So that would be emotional control. Yeah. So right. Okay. So that's pretty.
And that's really where I struggled too, Brena. Was like it will ruin my day. Like the other day, I had some drama with Mila's school, and I had to end my work meeting because I was like, I cannot handle this moment until this is fixed.
Yeah.
So I need to come back to this.
And I have no poker face. Like if I'm like upset and you're like, what's wrong? I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I'm like the opposite of that spectrum. It's like, oh, my dog died. Well, it had a good run, you know. I can't help it, man.
But it does
that's like
track.
my brain's wired.
Like that tracks for you. Like that makes sense.
Yeah, my house burned down. Well, that's cool. I wanted a different one anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just like, whatever.
Life happens.
Like,
Now what?
Let's just move on. Yeah. Anyway, so I asked actually Chad, I was like, okay, so I plugged all our scores in. I'm like, okay, this is the podcast. You know, what do you think about this? And like, throw up what it said here. Like, yeah. So the first sentence was talking about Brena. It was talking about her score. It said nothing is particularly extreme. So you basically assembled the emotionally detached surgeon, the emotionally engaged co-host, and the relatively normal producer sitting behind the glass, wondering what the hell is wrong with both of you.
So funny.
Dude, chat's actually been pretty funny lately. I was
You're like one of our loyal viewers.
Yeah, chat. Yeah. Chat loves our show.
Gosh.
Obviously going to be our guest on our show.
I cannot wait. That's going to be great.
But I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, so EQ. I think EQ is important, though, because, I mean, obviously you could have a job where EQ is not important, but I mean, I think it's helpful for job. I know it's helpful for, like, personal life. Like, I was one of those people that I would get vibes from people. In fact, you know, that's how me and my wife ended up like getting together. She was engaged, and like I just sensed something. I was like, I think I'm gonna do a little fishing here. And then, you know, 26 years later, we're like still married. But like, I think that, you know, I don't know. Can you work on EQ? Can you make it better? That's a good question. I probably should know this.
I mean, I think you can change it slowly, but like overall, I feel like you are like who you are.
Who you are. Yeah.
You know, but I do think that there's ways. Just like I don't think you always were as detached, but like what you've done for so many years has made you. I mean, because I do feel like I used to be a little bit more detached because I was in television, and like it would be like
you got to be bulletproof.
It would be like, hey, hey, baby found in garbage can. Kalee, what's the weather like tomorrow? You know what I mean? And you
Right,
got to be like,
right.
whoa, back up.
Wait,
Like,
the baby?
you know,
What?
so I do think that there is like, you know, but I haven't been doing that for a long time, so now I'm like, like
Right, you kind of revert back to normal.
Yeah.
I wonder if like maybe after I finish being a surgeon, if I'll like change.
I could see.
I
changing.
feel like I haven't changed a whole lot. Maybe I'm like a little bit more cynical than I was
Yeah.
before I started this, but I don't know. I'd have to ask somebody that knew me before.
Yeah.
There's so many few that have been doing this so long. It's like there's few and far between knew me
I mean,
in
you
the.
have to be
in the
like that. You
former.
have to.
You do, like, yeah, you have to be able to detach yourself, yeah, depending on what you do. So.
I think I just need to toughen up.
Get
Like,
tougher.
Not being so scared of
I'm
confrontation.
gonna have like a
Standing
sociopath
up
boot
for
camp.
myself.
Dude, I am
27 goal.
Brenna.
Yeah,
Stand up for
stand up,
yourself, Brenna.
You
I
should
am
do
not
it.
afraid of confrontation at all. That is one thing about
Yeah,
me.
I'm not really either. It's just like, I mean, I don't like look for confrontation, but if
But
it
I do
happens, I'm just
cry.
like,
Yeah.
you're a crier.
Like, I think I had like a moment like recently where I went off and then I turned my camera off and I like sort of cried.
Just have a good cry it out. Let's just
You
cry.
know, so I am like, I can be like what I need to be in a moment, but then afterward I'm like, let it out.
This is me, like, what is this water coming from my eyes? Am I dying? This is not
This
normal.
foreign
This is, I'm calling 911. 911 have water coming from my eye. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I feel like we have a pretty good group then, a pretty entertaining
Yeah, it's a
group.
pretty like good mix. It was like, so Chad was like pretty excited. Like, yeah, this is a good. You guys are not all the same.
Yeah.
You know, you're each a little bit different, and it does make a good mix. So, all right, let's recap this. Everyone knows about IQ. Do you know about emotional intelligence, also called EQ? Well, it's basically how you interpret other people's feelings, how you interpret your own feelings, and how that interacts with you going about your daily life. And it's actually pretty cool. So we actually took tests on here to determine our EQ, and I'm probably going to be on a watch list somewhere. I had some really crazy results. The girls had really kind of good results, normal, but we did find out that we are a good mix based on our awareness of our emotions, our awareness of others' emotions, our empathy, except for me, because apparently I don't have as much as the girls do, and our well-being. We're all doing pretty good. So check out EQ. It's kind of interesting stuff. All right. We did a show.
We did a show.
Yeah,
Happy
it was
Friday.
good. That was fun. I like, honestly, like, we should do more of like these fun segments. Like,
I can't wait for my Zodiac.
Dude, I'm excited about that one too.
Same.
Like,
I've got
I'm
the
like
thing
super
about
psyched.
that is it's like there's gonna be more people, and so I have to coordinate with those people.
So wait, or is that going to be like in like the whole show, or do I need to come
No,
up?
that's gonna
Okay,
be like the end.
Okay,
of the
one
show.
segment,
But
one
it will take longer than most of our segments, so I think
Okay,
we'll
so
probably
I'll
have
do
to
two
do
short
like,
ones.
Yeah.
Either one long one or two short ones.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. No, I'm totally psyched for
Yeah,
it.
I think that's gonna be in September because.
Dude, I'm psyched.
Getting
I can't wait. Do I
people's-
need to prep? Do anything?
No, I don't want anyone to prep because it's
Okay,
like
no prepping.
it's more of like a game show experience.
Oh
like, you know
my
what I mean?
God, what are we going to be doing?
I'm excited.
I'm excited. We probably should have
And I think
drinks.
there might be another dude on here too, so you won't be
Oh,
alone.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
sweet, dude.
Yeah.
So I won't be like outnumbered. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
You'll
Okay.
still be outnumbered, but
Well, yeah, not totally. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Please crush that like and subscribe button and leave us a comment. You want us to talk about a segment on this show, we will do it. Just leave it, and we'll see you on the next episode of Knit Talk. Bye.